This is Dylan.
And this is Late for Work. This is part 2 of our Geno's and Pat's cheesesteak comparison. So let's just dive into it. So far, I think Geno's, from my memory, is better than Pat's.
From what I could tell when I was standing in line and just eating Pat's, is it looks like they put more Cheez Whiz on Geno's than they did Pat's.
Yeah, I can already tell a little bit of difference. There's definitely a lot of Cheez Whiz. I don't know if you guys can see it or
not. Oh,
not.
yeah.
Compared to Pat's. That was the first time I ever had Pat's. So, just from my memory from a couple years ago, Geno's was a lot better. It just seemed to be not as dry. I mean, Pat's wasn't dry, but there was definitely there's definitely a lot more cheese.
Pat's look like they put more steak on theirs, though.
Yeah, I can see the difference in there. I was diving into it. Yep, that's the main difference. There's not a whole lot of
steak and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
This by far is a lot more moist and...
Yeah, it's not as heavy. Pat's was definitely heavier because it had more meat. This is a lot more cheese, probably about half the meat it looks like.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just thinking into it. Onions taste about the same. Probably a little bit less onions, I think.
On my half, I feel like I have more onions than...
I had a lot of onions on my half. On the Pat's.
Well, mine I had a couple, but
yeah.
This I've gotten 2 big bites of onion. You can definitely taste the difference, though.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if Geno's and Pat's could combine Pat's meats with Geno's cheese and...
Geno's is a little saltier, too.
I can taste that.
Yeah. That second bite with the cheese tastes a little bit saltier than Pat's.
I think that's the extra Cheez Whiz.
I actually saved a piece of meat from both. I'm going to try it. Yeah, that one wasn't salty. That was the Pat's. This is just Geno's.
Is it the meat itself, or...?
Mm-hmm. Just meat. So the meat tastes about the same.
So I think it's the Cheez Whiz.
Yeah, Geno's Cheez Whiz has more salt in it. For sure. Or their onion could have a little salt on it, but it's definitely saltier. Yeah, the Cheez Whiz just has a lot of salt.
Yep,
it's really good
all
though.
Cheez Whiz.
It's really good. So I might actually have to throw Pat's above, personally. I don't like the saltiness. For me. Still really good though.
As I was saying, like, if you combine the two, I think it'd be like the perfect sub. I think they don't have enough meat on there to make up for all that extra cheese, whereas Pat's didn't have enough cheese to make up for the meat.
I don't know. They're both really good. I'd still put Tamburinos over both, to be honest.
I was going to say Tambo's is still my favorite.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Now, price-wise, I stood in line at the Geno's, and cash only if you guys decide to go. The Geno's was $11 after tax and everything, out the door with the sub.
Pat's was the same, cash only, $11, $4 for a drink, $4 for fries. But
lines were long.
Tamburinos is a little more expensive if you want basically twice the amount, and just a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, a little bit more expensive. Here, I don't know if it was because they were just that busy. I've never eaten there before, never ordered from there. But when you order, the only thing they did at the counter, the first counter, was take your order, hand you the sub with the whiz and onions. Anything else, they were like, you got to add it yourself. Whereas like Tambo's, you go there, you order a cheesesteak with everything, it comes wrapped cheesesteak with everything.
Yeah, Pat's are the same way as Geno's. 2 windows. First one's for the food, second's for the fries and drinks. They were busy. They were both really busy. But all in all, they're good. Probably worth the drive out there. They're not expensive. Like I said, $11 for pretty much a 9-inch sub.
One toll on the way back, 2 tolls on the way there.
Depending on where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they moved pretty quick. There's probably 50, 60 people in front of me, about 20, 25 minutes to get from the back of the line around.
It was about the same for me, wrapped around the side of the building.
Yeah.
They were fast.
Yeah, definitely fast. They pretty much had the grill right next to the register, so they were cooking and making them right at the same time as your order.
Yeah, as soon as I finished ordering, the lady was like, all right, can you wait 1 minute? And took the next guy, and before he even paid, she's handed me and the other guy our subs.
Yeah, all in all, good. Still choose Tamburinos over these two, just because they're local or whatnot. But if I lived up there, I'd definitely go here at least once a week to either of them. But I'd go Pat's over Geno's, personally.
Pat's, yeah, they got them beat with the meat, not too salty. It's about the same amount of onions once I got past the first initial part of onions. It looks like they just throw the onions on so it's wherever they land, so that one bite I had might have just had a bunch of onion. But Pat's definitely a lot better.
So both Pat's over Geno's. If you guys could like, share, and comment some more ideas for videos, that would be great. We appreciate you guys.